Here's the Lynx Quad bearing tail box. It's on the heli. The heli is powered up and everything's properly aligned. Okay, so, and there's no binding. I'm running the E-Flight digital servo for my tail, but here's what happens on a properly aligned setup tail box. There's left stick, full left stick, no binding. Full right stick, no binding. Back to neutral. Now it's hard to see, but if you look at the blade grips, there is some pitch in there. It's not zeroed out. You have to have some pitch in the blades in order to counter the normal natural torque of the helicopter. So again, that's sitting at neutral. Take note where this arm is right here. It's kicked out a little bit from 90 from the boom, just a little bit, and you can see there's very little, well, not very little, but yeah, I guess so, very little room between here compared to out here. Now let me turn that a little bit. Now that's left stick, it goes into the boom, okay, and see the pitch in the blades, no binding, relax, you're in neutral, and right stick. Okay, you're naturally going to have more pitch this way because it's already correcting for the torque of the helicopter. And if you'll notice, there is no binding in my shaft whatsoever. This can be accomplished with either the stock servo or the digital servo. And if it's binding, your servo is positioned wrong on the boom because you're causing, I don't know how to put it, maximum throw in one direction. But again, the collar comes all the way through. This is a Lynx shaft. You can place it on the shaft with a little bit sticking out, and the screws go into both flat spots. And that's both flat spots. One of them is flat all the way on the shaft. The other one has just got a little notch. And you've got to clear that knot to seat the screw right. But again, this is a full Lynx tail. Pitch slider, grips, the whole 9 yards. So there you go again, left, right. And this helicopter right here flies perfectly, flawlessly, and very smooth. So that's what you're looking at, or looking for, in setting up your tail box. If you've got the servo on and it's all the way in like this, well, obviously it's wrong. And again, you don't want the blades zeroed out in pitch. It may look like it, but now if you look at it and you can see this one, I know it's hard with the video, you might be able to see the pitch in that blade. There, and right. So, and again, take note that the distance between the bearing, the pitch slider and the bearing block on the case, it's a lot less than the other side. So there you have it. There's a perfectly set up Lynx quad bearing tail box, ready to fly, smooth, no issues whatsoever.